born, after we die, what's our original face. So Shiva, even he's considered as the most powerful being, he just asked Parvati to practice all these 112 techniques and to find the truth. So all these techniques, if we like one technique, then one technique can make us realize the truth. Like Buddha did, he used Vipassana, which is one of the technique in this 112 techniques. So today we'll do technique number 47. So there is one thing that we have it, we own it, but we never use it, That one thing is, what is that? That is our name. Our name, others use it, we don't use it, Others use to communicate. It's a utility. So we'll use the technique by using our own name to go deep in meditation today. So the technique says, enter the sound of your name, and through this sound, all sound. So what is a name? Name is a sound. And it is a sound which is deeply connected to us since childhood, If somebody says our name, let's say if my mother says my name, it has different kind of emotions. If my mother says name with love, it has different kinds of emotions. If my mother says my name with anger, it has different kind of emotions. And if my mother says name with sarcasm, it has different kind of emotions. So when we chant mantra, mantra is also sound. It's also name. It can be Ram, Shiva, Jesus, all these mantra, Om Mane Padme Hum, all these mantra is also sound. So today we will use sound of our own name. I'll guide you in this meditation. So have no judgment, no liking, no disliking. When we utter name, the emotions comes out, which is inside us, in our subconscious mind, in our unconscious mind, suppressed, So whole point is to bring those emotions out. And in the second part of the meditation, we'll watch it. We'll watch it, no judgment. And you'll feel that once that emotion is released, you'll feel so relaxed, So it's like a cap on the jar. So once you remove that cap, the cap is a name. The name has suppressed so many things inside the jar. We remove the cap, everything comes out. So we are trying to watch that. So people call our name differently. Your lover, husband, children, ex, So I got 3 names. So my birth name is Madhur. It means melodious. So it was given by my grandmother. And my spiritual name is Atmo. So once I became disciple of Osho, I got new name Atmo. So my fellow travelers, they call my name differently. And my American name is Max. My professor gave that name to me, Mad Max. So if you have any name, nickname, just we'll utter that name and we'll allow emotions to come out. So it's a very powerful meditation. I'll also guide you. And second part of the meditation, we'll just sit in silence and watch our emotions that has been released today. So the beauty is, if I release one emotions that is suppressed, that is being held somewhere in our subconscious mind, it will help us to release other emotions that is not needed for us. That is not needed, but it is there. So if it's there, then it gives us anxiety, depression, stress. So we have to release this toxicity. So just like when we eat food, our food takes all the good things in our body, but the bad things, we have to take it out, So that's how emotions are like that too. Emotions are reaction to our thoughts. So if we don't release it with understanding, with techniques, then it stays there and it harms us in long term. So friends, find a comfortable place. Just close your eyes. And when I play the music, start with your name. Just call. And names are so powerful. It's in our subconscious mind. So there's a technique, like if you want to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, usually what happens is I'm like, okay, I'll wake up at 5 in the morning every day and meditate. So when my alarm goes off, when it's 5 o'clock, I'm like, oh, it's cold today. Let's sleep 10 more minutes, 15 more minutes. So our mind is very divided. It has lots of compartment to, like, oh, I want to go out today. It's so beautiful. And then by the time tomorrow comes, you're like, no, let's not go. I want to sit home and relax. So we are very divided. We cannot make decisions in life because our mind is so divided. Even to eat food, we have to decide so much. Even to pick clothes, we have to decide so much. And what we say, we don't do because of the mind which says do this versus the mind later on is different. That thought is different. So once you say your name and have that determination in you, that will help you to wake up in the morning. So when you sleep, just like I was, sometimes what I do is, Atmo, you have to get up at 5. Atmo, you have to go get up at 5. Atmo, you have to get up at 5. Then I go to sleep. Then I get up at 5, and my mind is not divided. I just get up. So because my name is so deeply connected to us. So name is the second thing that resemble us. Atmo, you need to write. Atmo, you need to write. Atmo, you need to write. So that determination will give us the inspiration to write. So name is very powerful. Use it as a tool. Whenever you feel lazy, you feel divided, use name. Say this mantra. Say your own name. Say your own name and say things you want to do 3 times. Do it 3 times, and slowly you'll realize that you'll not divide it so much. You do what you are saying. Okay. So name is a very powerful tool that we can use. It's a powerful utility that we can use too. So just close your eyes, be relaxed. Take a deep breath from your nostril. Hold in your belly and exhale. Inhale from your nostril. Inhale all the oxygen from your nostril. Give it to your belly. And exhale all the carbon dioxide. Inhale once more. Hold in your belly. Inhale all the good vibes. Put in your belly and exhales all your bad vibes, all your negative emotions. Exhale it and be free from it. Now just say your name loudly, or you just have to hear your name. Say your name 3 times. Atmo, Atmo, Atmo. Feel the vibration of your own name. Have you ever called your name? It's so beautiful. It carries beautiful vibration. It carries your heart and soul. It represents you. Just keep on calling your name. How would you call your name? Call it lovingly, with love, lots of love. When you call your name with love, it heals you. Nobody is there to heal you. You have to heal yourself. You are your own responsibility of happiness, misery, and peacefulness. Call your name lovingly and feel the vibration. Call your name angrily. How would you scold yourself if you did something wrong? Would you yell? Feel that vibration of love, anger. How would you call your name when you are sad, vulnerable, miserable, divided? Now remember your mother, how she called your name when she was very happy and wanted to share good news with you. That happiness has so much love. Let the emotions come out, don't judge. When she is angry, when you have done something wrong, or even when you have done nothing wrong, she comes and yells at you, blames you. How would you? How would she call your name? That name has so much negative vibration that would disturb your mind, make it fearful, make you shut down, make you isolate with the world. Remember your dad. How would he call your name when he was very happy, loving, wanted to share good news with you, wanted to take you out for a restaurant, for a walk, for a drive, or take you for vacation? How would he say your name? Some love, happiness, joy, surprise. Your dad calling your name when you were a kid, teenagers. How does your dad call your name still at this point when he's happy, when he calls you, does video call or in person? He might be old now, his voice must be weak, but the love is the same. How did your dad call your name when you were young and he was angry, you did something wrong, or even when you did nothing wrong, he yelled at you? You can use your nickname, your own name. Dad yelling at you, calling your name. Come on, hurry up, we are getting late. Why did you do this? You are impossible. I cannot take care of you. Your siblings, your brothers, sisters, calling your name when there was so much love, joy, appreciation for you, respect for you, how would they call your name? And all name calling has emotions behind it. Let those emotions come out. Feel it. When you were a teenager, childhood, your brother, sister, they were protective, they were loving. How would they call your name? And with siblings comes jealousy, comparison, attitude, ego. How would they call your name when they were angry? They wanted to pull your leg, bring all your emotions out of your siblings. Release those negative emotions. that you have held for so long. They are yelling at you, calling your name. How would they call your name? Were they loud? Were they definitive? They used your original name or nickname. Your best friend from high school or college, or your co-worker, your neighbors, anybody, your best friend with whom you can share anything, your soulmates. It can be anyone. How would he or she call your name when there was love, with so much love? How would your kids, your son or daughter, call your name when they want something? They want something. How would they approach you? How would they call your name? When they're proud of you, when they appreciate what you do for them, how do they call your name? How do they call your name when they're angry, sad, frustrated, confused, when they start blaming you for not communicating, not telling them? All kids growing up in teenager have anger issue. And if that anger is not expressed, it becomes sadness. That is more dangerous than anger. Anger, we can release it. We can transform through creativity. Sadness, it goes so deep inside that we start giving silent treatment. We get isolated from the world. It goes deep. It's hard to find. From outside, it looks like they're silent and peaceful, very well behaved kids, but deep inside, they are rotten with their own sadness. Remember someone who has really yelled at you, who you hate so much. How did he or she call your name? That situation of life, that fighting, yelling, shouting going on, maybe group of friends or group of people or your spouse or kids, anybody who has called your name so heavily that your inner being got shattered. You became so fearful. Remember that name calling and allow all the emotions to come out. Allow tears to flow. Allow your heart to cry. It's releasing your emotions from your subconscious mind. Your past is already gone, it is non existence. So, why carry burden from the past? Allow any lingering effect that is still there to be released. Name, just utter the name that was called to shout at you, yell at you. That difficult time in your life, you might have done something wrong, or you might not have done something wrong. Even you try to do something good, bad happened, or it was not received well. Anything could be the reason. Don't try to defend yourself. Don't try to be logical about it. Just release the emotions behind it. So many times, people leave us accidentally. Best friend becomes worst enemy. Best lover becomes your worst enemy. Feels like nobody understands you. You are so lonely, vulnerable. At that time, when somebody calls your name with anger, you feel more vulnerable, more broken. So allow that emotions to go out. Allow, allow. Now remember that part of your life when you were very happy, when you did something so good, you made everybody proud, and they were calling your name with so much love, so much respect, so much admiration. What is that good thing, good event in your life? It might be you won a sports match, you got good grades in your test, you bought a new car, you got promotion, you got married, your first kid, you did something extraordinary, somebody appreciated you of your cooking, your painting, your songs, your social media post, and they were calling your name. Feel that love, feel that emotion. Existence will never give us pain that is intolerable. It gives us pain just to make us awake. Pain is mandatory, suffering is optional. And existence will always give us happiness. Happiness is always there. It's up to us to receive it or not. Feel all the emotions of love, being loved, appreciate it. Everybody's clapping, saying your name. That sweetness in their voice, that they mean it, it's genuine, you can feel it. That genuine, that honesty, that presence heals us. We are not looking for love and relationship. We are not looking for anything. We are just looking for presence, somebody's total presence. That total presence, even if it's quiet, heals us. Right now, everybody is divided. And when we meet that person is divided too. We are not present. Your name is very powerful. Allow all the emotions to come out. Allow every other sounds that comes to you in this moment. Every other name you remember through your name. Your mother's name, father's name, co-workers, neighbors, enemies, friends, your pet's name, every other sound that comes within sound, every other name that comes with a name. If it is coming to you now, it means you have connection with that sound. That sound is needed in your life to go deep in meditation, to find yourself. Now say your name 3 times again with lots of love, lots of confidence, lots of power, that nobody can manipulate you through fear and greed. Nobody can pull your leg, bring you down. You are powerful. You are divine God and goddesses. You are born in human's body for ultimate liberation. You have a purpose in life. You have a soul purpose in life. You are not here to just wake up, go to work, take care of kids, come back home and sleep. You're not here to fulfill your mundane desires only. You are here to find yourself. Until and unless we find ourselves, we keep coming back to earth. We have been here so many times. We have been here like as a father, mother, kids. We We have played this role so many times. Be free from all the attachments, all your daily duties. And just utter your name with love 3 times. Atmo, Atmo, Atmo. Now stop saying your name and just watch the emotions that comes. Any thought that comes, just watch it. Don't give energy to any thoughts and emotions. It will come, you watch. If it repetitively comes, that means you have to do something about it. It's wounded still. But if you are able to watch and it does not disturb you and it goes away, that means you have healed yourself. Just show gratitude to that moment and it'll go away. If you want, you can lie down also. Just be relaxed. For next 10 minutes, we'll be just relaxed.
Accept yourself as you are. And that is the most difficult thing in the world, because it goes against your training, education, your culture. From the very beginning, you have been told how you should be. Nobody has ever told you that you are good as you are. Don't be obsessed with yourself. But a natural self-love is a must, a basic phenomenon. Only then out of which you can love somebody else. Accept yourself, love yourself. Nobody else has ever been like you, and nobody else will ever be like you. You are simply unique, incomparable. Accept this, love this, celebrate this. And in that very celebration, you will start seeing the uniqueness of the others, the incomparable beauty of the others. Love is possible only when there is a deep acceptance of oneself, the other, the world. Acceptance creates the milieu in which love grows, the soil in which love blooms.
So remember, there are no right judgments and no wrong judgments. Judging as such is wrong. Drop judging. And if you can drop judging, you will be surprised how many burdens, how many rocks from your heart have been dropped. You will feel weightless. You will almost feel like flying. You are changed in your prejudices. You are changed by your past. That's why you feel life so heavy. Life is not heavy. It is your carrying of the past that is making it heavy. That's why children are light and old people become very heavy, because the children have no autobiographies yet. As they will grow up, they will start gathering, accumulating junk, experiences, knowledge, this and that. And sooner or later they will be drowned in their own past.
So friends, becoming children again, becoming